Hi guys, Upagela says that the 30th of June has been extended. It's no longer the 30th, they are extending it to the 4th.
We are losing the country, you never had the country.
Imagine being patriots in a land you own nothing in. Being patriots in a land we benefit nothing from. Silonama illegal foreigners, are they only illegal when they are black?
I was offered 10 million rand on the table. Not to go to, they said they're going to transfer it in an account. It was there in a black box. They said, here's 10 million, stop this. And I said,
guys, the latest updates, Jacinta and her crew have extended the March on March protest of chasing away foreigners from their country. It is no longer going to be the 30th of June. Now they've extended it to November 4th. According to them, they said they have some pending issues to resolve, court case here and there. Nzugu that have been arrested. In fact, a lot is currently going on with them, and most of them do not have money for lawyers and stuff like that. So now they've extended it to the 4th of November. Guys, let's take a look at some of the videos. I'll be right back.
Hi guys, Upagela says that the 30th of June has been extended. It's no longer the 30th, they are extending it to the 4th. So I'm like, bayahamba nge-30 ka-June okanye bahambi. So now bazolinda ifo ka-November. No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. But listen to this clip of what he says. Tell me ba. So i-30 cancelishiwe. Kujongwe kwi-4 ka-November. So bayahamba nge-30 or abahambi. Listen to what he's saying here.
Ngiyacela ningaphatheki kabi akuphelile ukusebenza umhla ka-30 June akuwona ilanga lesigameko akuzukufa umuntu aweze ukuphela amamashi siyothi sisuka nje sibe sithi u-deadline umhla ka-4 November lona ukhetho ukuze abantu bezosilalela sibatshele ngokhetho siyobe simashi iSouth Africa yonke uma kuze kushaya umhla ka-30 amakwerekwere engaphumile kuleli zwe ngomhla ka-4 November siyobe simashi izwe lonke
Imagine being patriots in a land you own nothing in. Being patriots in a land we benefit nothing from. Silonama illegal foreigners, are they only illegal when they are black? We've been asking this question with no answer since you started this movement. Drugs are still coming in from Mexico, drugs are still coming in from Brazil, drugs are still coming in from South America. Flying in ngama aeroplane nemikhumbi nezikepe. So abobana bafaka ama-drugs ekhantrini yenu bantu abamnyama. They come and they take advantage of our poverty. Basinikeza wona lawo ma-drugs bathi asiphile ngawo sithengise wona. Because at the same time asinayo imisebenzi, asikwazi nokuqala ama-business. Noma singawaqala ama-business, the system is working tirelessly against us so that our businesses fail. We cried apartheid and segregation, and here we are doing it to our own people. We don't want them near us. Asibafunduze kwethu sifuna belungu abangasifunduze kwabo. Unemployment is on the rise. The cost of living is on the rise. Do you really believe that crime is only to get better? They used our own people, our own black people, to sell us a dream of a free democracy where all would be equal. Is it? Are we? How many times does the story need to repeat itself for us to see through the lie? How many times does the story need to repeat itself for us to say enough is enough? Africa is the land of milk and honey for the white European. And it is the land of suffering and struggle for the black person. When will it end? Being patriotic in a country you own nothing in. When are we fighting for ownership? Why are we fighting for jobs? Why do we still want to be people's slaves when we could be the owners? In fact, we are the owners. They stole from us. But when will we say, enough is enough? We want our stuff back. No change is coming for you. After the 30th of June. In fact, there is a change coming for you. Sisazolamba.
I was offered 10 million rand on the table. Not to go to, they said they're going to transfer it in an account. It was there in a black box. They said, here's 10 million, stop this. And I said to them, take this money, go to Hillbrow, renovate Hillbrow.
I'm telling you, give me 5 million. Give me 5 million. Give me 5 million. Only 5 million for food only. I want problems always. Only 5 million for food only.
In the history of bribing people, I'm unbribable.
5 million, only 5 million.
In 2012, I was offered in the table like this 1 million.
Aujourd'hui aussi c'est le monde part en couille. Je n'ai même pas fini avec les filles. Maintenant qui est... Ah.
We are losing the country. We are losing the country. You never had the country. You never had the country. One day you realize that you never had the country.
So here is my take on the recent violent attacks we have seen in South Africa, basically aimed at foreign nationals. Now, the black South Africans have been mobilized and they are patrolling the streets, shirtless, carrying sticks and clubs, attacking people. Here's my theory. They have been mobilized by somebody or people with an ulterior motive. And that motive is to play black South Africans. And because what they are going to present to the world is black South Africans are just a riotous, ill-behaved mob that is ungovernable, and therefore will put the case forward to split South Africa into two. A place that is going to be starved of employment or anything, and a white section. Now, this is just my take on it, because this cannot be a real thing, because surely this didn't just come out of nowhere. If you look at what happened in America in the very violent era in black neighborhoods, they were basically being manipulated so that the gang warfare can resolve a lot of the problems of black people. So now, obviously, South Africa has a black people problem because you got your independence. These things don't just come that easy. You are being set up. You are being set up so that your country can be split. 12 people have been shot dead by heavily armed gunmen in a settlement in Johannesburg. Apparently, this was a very well organized and coordinated attack where the gunmen, the heavily armed gunmen, were dropped at the settlement in Johannesburg, and they went in through different exits and they just started shooting randomly to anybody and everybody in sight, leaving 12 people dead. It's not clear what motive, but since South Africa has made global headlines with riotous mobs attacking foreigners and causing people and governments to repatriate their citizens as the situation in South Africa becomes very dangerous. Now, this story is developing and is yet to emerge what the motives were, but it seemed that these gunmen who were dropped off apparently in a Toyota Corolla were, this was a very carefully planned attack.
Guys, you see the reason why I said some of those march-on-march protesters, most of them are just sponsored by some group of people, you know, and it is not all South Africans that actually do support this protest in South Africa. There are a lot of them that are against it. They do not support it. They do not. Now it has been extended from June 30th to November 4th based due to their own reasons. And you could hear Muchocho. He said he was offered money. He was offered money to stop the protests. Only God knows if he has collected the money, you know. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share.